Good morning, sweetie pie. Good morning. It's time to wake up. Can we wake up? Are you gonna stretch? There we go. Good morning. Our sweet Everly is a week old. Her big sister already went to school. I got her in the car with our carpool. And Everly and me are going to have a great day. Daddy's at work. He does get paternity leave with his job, but we're kind of spacing out his days. So for these first few weeks, he's working some of the days that Reese goes to school. Are you still sleepy? She had a really good night. She was up every 3 or 4 hours, just like a little angel baby. I did not sleep great. I had some of those postpartum night sweats where you just like wake up in a cold sweat. That happened a couple times. And then also, she's kind of a chatty sleeper. She makes adorable baby sounds all night while she's sleeping. And I think just, being the mother and like your hormones too, you're just like very alert to what's going on with your baby, and she's like totally fine just making baby noises in her sleep. So I need to get better about like sleeping through the little baby noises and just waking up when she's like actually fussing and crying. But she's a good little girl. She's been so great this whole week. She sleeps good, she eats good. We love you. We love you. Should we wake up and have a little milk? How was your milk? Are you looking out the window? Getting a little sunlight during your wake time? Everly ate so great. Her latch has really improved. Her first couple days after birth, she had kind of a shallow latch, which led to some painful nipples. But we are doing better. She just kind of figured it out on her own, which is awesome. And the only problem really we have now is sometimes she's a little sleepy, and so my go-to is changing her diaper when she's a little too sleepy to eat. A cold wipe to the tushy seems to usually do the trick. And if we're for some reason having trouble getting that first latch, sometimes we have to flip around a football hold or something. But in general, we are doing pretty good with it. During the day, I pretty much feed her every 2 to 3 hours on demand, but I am not strict with it. If she's acting hungry and it's before 2 hours, that's fine. In the evenings, she has pretty much always wanted to cluster feed, so sometimes once every hour in the evenings, which is totally fine. We are getting a couple 4-hour stretches at night, which is so great. I don't want to discourage you if your baby is not a sleeper. My first baby was not a sleeper. I know it's hard. But like I mentioned earlier, having a little awake time in front of a window, getting a little sunlight, that can help with day-night confusion. Consistent feeds during the day can help. So that is what we are trying to do. Now will you look out the window while I get a couple chores done? I tell you, the mom guilt is real. I just feel like I should be snuggling her all day, but I also know it's okay to take little breaks and get a few things done. I mean, the days that I'm home with Reese, she definitely has to chill by herself a little. I am going to bag my milk. The only pumping I've done so far is just used my Haka. That's this silicone pump or pump milk collector, whatever you want to call it. You just attach it to the other breast while you're breastfeeding, and it kind of just suction pumps the milk out. So easy to clean, doesn't take any extra time, because like, who has time to pump, And I felt like I wanted to start like a little bit of a stash just for comfort's sake, have some milk in case something goes wrong or whatever. And so I've gotten about 3 ounces each time. I did spill a little yesterday, which was a bummer, but this will be my first bags that I'm freezing, which is very exciting. I think I'm gonna freeze them in 4-ounce bags. I feel like that will be the most helpful. That's kind of like a full bottle for little ones. Well, at this age, I think they're only supposed to have like 2 or 3 ounce bottles, but I don't know. We probably won't get to these for a little bit. I always just use these Lancino bags last time, and I like them because they're easy to freeze flat. And I just write the date and volume at the top, freeze them flat, and then they're easy to stack in the freezer. And then always make sure to try to get the extra air out. Did you sneeze, baby? I heard a little baby sneeze. I see her right there. She's so cute, just looking out the window. I just want to snuggle her all day, every day, but when Reese is home, I have to take care of my 2-year-old, and when she's not home, I do have to get a few things done every day, so it's okay. It's okay. The milk is put away. Now I'm gonna give this level a quick vacuum and then go snuggle my baby more. Hey, Mama snuggle you now. Mama snuggle you now. So I would say recovery-wise, I am very blessed to be doing well. I didn't tear this time, which is a game changer. I was in so much pain those first 2 weeks with my first baby, and I mean, there's been pain and soreness. I'm still a little sore, definitely very fatigued. Like, I feel like my body definitely went something, like I still need to be taking it easy, but that pain is not still there like all the time, like every time I go potty, all that stuff. The postpartum contractions, the first like maybe 5 days after birth, were rough this time, which I don't even really remember that with my first, but those have gotten a lot better. Sometimes I still feel cramping and things, but it's not at that same level. I would say I feel a little more emotional this time. I don't know if it's baby blues or what, not so much with the baby. I feel very bonded to her. Not so much overwhelmed by the baby, but very overwhelmed by my 2-year-old. The tantrums are here and everything is very normal. She's going through a big change. She has been nothing but kind and loving to her little sister, which is such a blessing. But she's had a lot of big feelings and emotions and tantrums. And I just feel like I've been a little more flustered by them than I probably would have been. So like I haven't taken it out on her or anything. I just might need to like step away and cry for a minute because I just find the tantrum so overwhelming. So I think some of that definitely has to do with the whirlwind of hormonal changes that my body is currently going through. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm not afraid to talk to my doctor about it or anything. But that is just has been a little bit of maybe a more emotional challenge, and I am so grateful to have support from family and friends when it comes to helping with her, because she just has a lot of energy and loves to be social, and I really need to recover. So I'm very blessed she has her little Montessori homeschool that she goes to a couple days a week, and for my family for helping out. I am starving, and I'm starving for carbs. I just drank a bunch of water. I keep looking at Everly because she's so cute. Are you starting to get sleepy? Anyway, I think it's close enough to lunchtime that I'm gonna make myself some mac and cheese because I'm a breastfeeding mama, and we burn a lot of calories, and I think I burned some carbs. I'm gonna eat some sort of vegetable too, but that just sounds really good. She's so sweet. I kind of just watch for sleep cues. She does sometimes kind of need to get put down for a nap because she'll get a little fussy and won't fall asleep by herself. So I'll need to like kind of wrap her up and put her in a dark room and maybe rock her for a little bit and put her in her bassinet. I loosely watch wake windows at this point. So if it's been an hour and a half and everything else is fine, but she's seeming a little fussy, I might see if she wants to take a nap. and just kind of do all of those things. But we're not following any sort of like strict routine or anything yet. So we're definitely going to wait a few weeks before we kind of start to look into a routine. And even when we have a routine, it'll be flexible, depending on what she needs. We had a little diaper incident, so we had to have an outfit change, but we look very pretty in purple. Yes, we do. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this right in the wash so that it doesn't stain. Hi, pretty girl. I know we don't love to get our diaper changed, but you look fabulous now. I am now eating my very adult lunch of macaroni and cheese and carrot sticks. Everly's looking really sleepy, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her down for a nap. Are you sleepy? Everly is having a very sleepy afternoon. I did wake her up to feed her a little bit, but she is zonked after that, which is fine. She's so little. I do want to show you this support belt that I've been wearing. It's a recovery belt, and I find them helpful. One, they can help your uterus shrink down, and then two, the back support is really nice. Because if you're like me, you're having back pain. My back had like all this weight out front, and then now it's like suddenly gone. Plus I had the epidural last week. And so this also just kind of gives me some back support while I'm like up and about and walking around, which is really nice. I just prepped a little chicken salad for dinner. We had some rotisserie chicken and I thought that might be good. And now I'm going to put away my laundry that I did earlier. I feel like when I have a newborn, I'm always doing like one small load or one load of something a day. I like to toss things in right away if they get a mess on them so they don't stain. So that kind of means like constant laundry, but that's okay. Did Mama just wake you up? I think it's time to eat again. Sleepyhead. Big stretch. Your sister will be home soon. Let's have some milk first. Hi, sweetie. Welcome home. You're tickling your sister? You're so sweet. Okay, that will be it for the vlog because I'll probably just be cluster feeding Everly for the rest of the night and trying to hang out with Reese and Kyle when I can. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a like and a comment, and I will see you in my next video.